Hey guys, so I'm just having like a little sit down talk segment about school because that's what February is about. We just started school like 2 weeks ago. It's been kind of hectic. I haven't really filmed much, as you probably see in the video.
There's no recap.
I know, not much of a recap, just been planning. But I have two friends here to join me. I've got Michelle.
Hi.
And Vic.
Hi.
So you've seen Michelle before, and here's Vic. And we are, yes, all currently at school, therefore school uniform.
Yeah. We're in the common room right now. Yay.
Yes. Common room privilege, year 12 privileges.
Yeah.
So yes, we're going to be talking about school and kind of like what we are feeling about the last year of school. Things like that. So go. Yeah, what do you guys think of, having like the last year of school?
Well, Kat's over here, just by the way.
I'm feeling pumped about this year. Like, there's so many events coming up for us, like formal, and then at the end valedictory, and in between a lot of other things. I already feel behind with like methods especially, but yeah, all in all, I'm feeling quite positive about this year, and I'm definitely approaching it with a positive mindset.
Yeah, no, I reckon if you start every day with a cup of happiness.
Yeah.
I know that's so cheesy,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, do you want to say anything?
Do you want to come in?
If you hear a mysterious
It's
voice.
like, I feel that it's really weird being the oldest in
Yeah.
school. Like, you don't really feel
Yeah.
super old.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's so weird seeing
know.
like people, like every student you see, you know that they're younger than you. It's
I
just
know.
like really
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
And you feel people looking up at you as well, especially when you're leader, like drama captain.
Enviro captain, SRC exec, drama captain, and house
House
captain.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's so weird that having like all your all the captains as your friends. Because it's just like everyone gets like really intimidated by like applications and stuff. But it's like, oh, it's just like Michelle, just Vic, just Kat.
Yeah.
It's weird that like this year is kind of like our last like year of schooling. Everything is like our last first day, like our last chance like to really kind of like bond with everyone, like because we're never gonna be like in this kind of like group environment with each other ever again. So and like it's our first and last like formal. It's our first and last like our last house event, stuff like that. And it's just like
It's
we're-
almost like
so weird
house,
to me.
It's like plays and productions
and it's
stuff.
like we're growing up. It's like this is like our last year, kind of like childhood / teenagehood, right? It's like because we become adults legally, so we turn 18 this year.
And I remember when I was in Year 9 and I had people in all the year levels that would start crying at the last events, and I was like, what? Why are you crying? It doesn't make sense.
I got just emotional whenever like people got emotional. So like seeing every like level of year 12 I was just like, that's gonna be us in like countdown 3 years, 2 years, and now it's this year.
And
So-
even right now, I don't feel like I'm counting down, but I'm just taking every day as it is. Because schoolwork gets especially tough when you get to year 12 and also year 11. And in year 12, you're just really putting your time in, focusing on your schoolwork. And time passes so quickly.
Yeah, it's like
And the fridge is still open.
Is it still
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Bye, friends.
But it's like, I don't know, it's like I really just kind of wanted to do, I've always been super like active throughout my like schooling career. I always want to do something, especially like I just get a sense of fulfillment from doing something.
Yeah.
But so basically something that like kind of stemmed and created this little segment was because we got asked to write like a letter to like a teacher, kind of like asking about like, oh, like what do you hope to achieve this year, and like what do you think is gonna kind of hinder that. So one of the things I said was like, I feel like I kind of am afraid of missing out in a sense, because it's like our last year and there's just so many like new experiences that we have to go through, and like and that's kind of what I wanted to do. It's like I wanted to like do everything I can, and I still want to do that. But I guess an obstacle I'm gonna face is kind of like when all the deadlines just mash up together. What am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like you feel like that's gonna be, because I think one of the reasons why I'm so big on doing everything is because I just don't ever want to miss out on an experience.
Thinking about the bigger picture, you realize how much this role contributes to your like character, like personal development over year 12. And I just think it's a super valuable thing to do.
Yeah, no, I reckon we are going to be super busy, but that comes naturally whether you do extracurriculars or not. Like, I like to think of it like everyone has like a bucket. And everyone has a full bucket that they're carrying around, and sometimes people get tired when they carry their buckets. Sometimes you need to know when to stop and put your bucket down and kind of have a rest. But everyone has this full bucket, whether you fill it up entirely with school or if you fill it up with like 3/4 of school and a quarter of something else, you still have to work at something full time. You have to kind of optimize your bucket carrying skills. So I reckon everyone's going to be busy, and it is a busy year, and you have to expect that. Everyone is going to run into problems. But
what do you think of academic pressure? Because like we're kind of surrounded by like a group of girls who are like really strong and really inspiring and who are smart and hardworking. So it's obviously there's going to be that pressure of doing well.
We go to an incredibly driven school. There is pressure in every aspect. But I think, I don't know, sometimes it's a bad pressure and that it can get to you, but take the time to recognize that sometimes it's a good pressure in that you have people driving you or pushing you to be your very best.
Eustress and de-stress.
Yes.
You're gonna learn it in psychology.
Yeah, no, I think I've already learned it. That's what
Yeah,
I'm referring to. Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think as well of academic pressure?
About being at the school
And like
academic
even just like, I don't know, parents' expectation. I feel
Yeah.
like not even really parents or friends, it's like a lot of the pressure comes from like ourselves.
yourself. Yeah.
You just don't want to let yourself down.
My goal this year is to just fill as much knowledge gaps as possible and just try to reach my full potential, like you said. So yeah, I think that's a better and healthier way to approach VC.
Because it's like
Yeah.
you studying, I guess you could say like you get tutors and stuff, but it's kind of the only thing that so far in our life that we've ever really worked for. Like for ourselves.
Like you don't have a kid that you raise,
Yeah.
and then you can
You've
be like,
never-
so
yeah.
proud of that kid.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, in a way, your ATA is kind of like a baby.
yeah, and it's like the one thing that you've been working towards like your entire schooling career.
Wait, does
Right?
it take 9 months? How many months?
9 months to birth a
Wait,
baby.
wait, how many months of school is there in total?
In total, like
10?
across a year or
Like
like
across the whole year, how many months in total?
10?
10? Okay, so an ATA is a 10-month baby.
It's just a little late, but you know that's life.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like kind of like I guess just like a demonstration, like a very tangible demonstration of like
13 years of school.
Yeah.
And so get excited for when
Yeah.
your baby does arrive, because you're gonna have this
you're gonna be very
thing.
nervous. You're gonna be nervous because you know expected moms
the
are
night,
nervous.
the night before, you're gonna be
Oh.
like, ooh, can't wait
I
for
don't think I'm
tomorrow.
gonna sleep.
Pick something.
Oh
Future
yes,
Vic.
wait, sit down quickly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
go.
future Vic.
I just want you to not regret anything you've done this year.
Yeah.
That's a hard
That's a good
thing.
one. That's a good
And
one.
just make the most out of your last year at school. And be
Okay,
nice
say
to
something
people.
to you. Okay, say this is like the morning of like the ATARs.
Yeah,
Ooh.
okay.
Tell yourself something.
You put in the work this year, and a lot of people around you believe in you. So no matter what your ATAR is, you're gonna be fine, and you're gonna get where you want to get to because it's your life, and you're here to live it. Yeah.
Yes. And we so believe in you like throughout your entire high school career, especially now because we're all gonna be saying like goodbye. So it's like no, okay, we're obviously keeping in contact. It's not like goodbye forever. But
Future Vic, text me.
yes. Make sure you text us like after watching this video. Be like,
Yes.
I saw this.
If
I'm pregnant. She'll be.
Oh, that's the Mama, I'm having a baby.
But Mama, I want a child.
That was a script we did in year 10.
I love drama. Steel Magnolias. It's a good film. Check it out.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. What are
I know.
yours?
What about you?
Yeah, I think it's like throughout the year, I just want to make sure that like I'm keeping myself accountable because it's like there's so many excuses I can make up for like doing like for not doing well or whatever. Be like, oh yeah, it's like I wasn't procrastinating, I was taking a creative break.
Oh, yeah.
Things like that. Yeah.
Just like being responsible.
so hard because it's like I know that I set my expectations very high. Yeah. So it's like yeah, I know it's doable, but even if it's not, it's like I'm still gonna set that expectation anyway. Hi. Cause yeah, I think like if you settle for less, it's just like you're never gonna put in the work that's required.
Oh, you know that, just to show how the thinking at our school works, you know the quote, if you aim for the moon and if you fail, you'll be amongst the stars.
The thing there.
Yeah.
Did we talk about this?
Yeah, we took this apart. So
Yeah.
basically, the moon is closer to us than
the sun and the stars, because stars are further away.
So you have to aim for the stars, and if you fail, you'd be on the moon.
Oh, you know, on the sun. Yeah.
You still need outer space. Oh, shut
Oh,
click that subscribe button right now.
That's just like my room. I'm just like, okay, now I'm the sunshine. The thing is,
I have a question.
okay, hit me.
What does YouTube and documentation mean to you in relation with to your blog? I know that we've kind of like talked about this before, but just like dive into it.
So basically, right, because like, again, like one of the main reasons I started this was to document my life, because I am like the worst at remembering.
She is!
I'm
Okay.
so bad.
On my channel, I have a video where, I think it's the Melbourne vlog, I scare my cousin at work, and then one day we're at MC, she goes, oh, remember the time we scared your cousin at work? And I said, what? I've never done that with you.
I thought I was there with
you.
her. I
You
was
ordered
like,
pasta. You asked for pasta. It was
Yeah.
just, and then I'm like, no, you literally watched that on my channel, and then now you think
It's so bad.
that it's a real event that happened.
Exactly. So I need something like tangible to like document my life, and also I just want to see kind of like where I am now and who I have around me and what they were like now. Like, what are you like now? See my growth as a person as well. So back, how does it relate to year 12?
Yes.
So I've been toying with this idea for like since like probably year 10, year 9, year 10.
I remember we talked about it
in year 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started in year 10. Remember
Oh
this?
yes, during our Wednesday free period together.
I love Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Like Wednesdays is just like But basically, because I was kind of like obviously like
I said do it.
hesitant, because I was like, oh, like first of all, like what if I look back on this and be like cringe, and also what if like my future employers look back on this and be like, let's not hire her.
You're
It's
just so
weird.
wholesome though. I think this channel advertises you more than it kind of like defames you.
Year 12, it's like it's like carpe diem, right? It's like if I don't do it now, when am I gonna ever do it?
Yeah, like you're
And-
young, you're able, you're...
Yeah, and also like when I was younger, I used to like write like little like poems or like little like stories. They were really bad, but
Oh my god, if she reaches like 100 subscribers, I will...
no, but I don't have them anymore. That's why. So that's why. So I don't have them anymore. But I find myself thinking back and being like, I wish I didn't throw them. I wish I didn't cringe and throw them away.
Yeah.
Because I want to like see what sort of vocabulary did I use at 8? Like what was my little
I
mind
like
picking up?
pizza.
Probably. It's like it was very Enid Blyton focused because I read a lot of Enid
Oh,
Blyton.
I love it.
Yeah. Words to describe how you're feeling right now at the start of the year.
I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling energized. And I'm feeling ready.
Yeah, ready is a good word. Nervous, but I have to go with excited. I am excited for the year,
Totally.
but also kind of like I have to go ready too. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm stealing your words.
Yeah.
But it's just like those are the terms I think that are best like suited, because I think although we are all like pretty like it's year 12. I think this is the year that we need to kind of like
I reckon we're all gonna blossom like little flowers.
This whole thing was kind of, I guess, a snapshot into what we're feeling for the year. Right, hey guys, so the camera cut out, so we decided to swap to another. Where's my phone?
Abby's phone. Yeah, but we're just gonna say
Goodbye now.
bye.
This is also a call to anybody who does want to come
Oh
be in my videos.
If you see this and you want to be
Come friends.
hers or mine, I reckon
Let us know.
later on in the year we'll start, once school kind of sets itself out, we'll start, vlogging.
Yeah, and we're definitely gonna do more chatty things, I think, especially when it's super busy like this month and we're all busy like running around and doing school things.
Or if you have an idea,
Let us know.
let us know. This is for our friends and anyone else.
Yeah. And also, because again, we always want you guys to just like be a part of our life. Check out the Mish again in the link below. And let's go to the end card. Bye.
Bye.